Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome to our next video from our course on how to create amazing webinars. Okay, in this short video, I want to give you guys 7 tips for creating high quality webinars. These are things that you can apply in order to have a better quality for your webinar. Okay, a better engagement, a better engagement with your audience. Okay, a higher impact for your message to your audience, a better sales pitch if you are having a sales pitch for your webinar. So these are things that are applicable in general for your webinars in order for them to be to have a bigger quality, a higher quality. Okay. So let's dive into these actual 7 tips that I've written here for you, so you can apply them for your webinars. The first one would be to keep your audience interested in and interact with your following before the webinar. What does that mean? Well, if you probably have if you are holding a webinar, obviously you already have an audience, okay, or a following, or you are building one. So there are different methods to do that. Okay, maybe you are having an email list, okay, of your customers, of your audience. Maybe you have a big social following on Facebook or YouTube, okay, or Instagram, or whatever other type of platform you are using. You want exactly before the webinar, you want to interact with them, okay, to remember them things that they will learn in the webinar, to remember them about the webinar, okay, to practically throw them some golden nuggets out of your webinar, things that they will learn there. For example, if you have a big social following on Facebook, you have a very popular Facebook page, it would be a good idea maybe to write them an article, okay, or a post about something that is related to your webinar, okay, and interact with them. And with a couple of days before the webinar, start to remind them that you will have a webinar. Okay, so this is an example, but for example, if you are on YouTube and have a social following on YouTube, you can create videos about things that they will learn in the webinar. Okay, some very even more unspecific tips about what they will learn there than the things that they will learn in the webinar. Okay. Then the second tip would be to prepare an awesome presentation. You can use for that PowerPoint, or you can use even Prezi.com. If you probably have used Prezi.com before, you saw there that they have some amazing templates, okay, some very nice and cool stuff that you can do with Prezi, but you can also do them with PowerPoint. Whichever you choose, you can practically create an amazing job, an amazing presentation. The idea is to practically use the same colors in your presentation, okay, to make them interactive. Obviously, the reason for which you can you can choose between Prezi or PowerPoint is the fact that you will do share screening, okay, when you will have your webinar. So either if you use PowerPoint or Prezi, you can use the share screen function, so you can even tell them, you can show them a presentation in PDF if you want to, but it's not the case. Okay, so it's very important the presentation to have different types of media, okay, images, animations, okay, to have the same colors everywhere, okay, to give them a sense of unity, okay, and to be like a easy walkthrough. Okay, so that's a very good idea, okay, and make it interactive. Now, the third tip would be to have an awesome host or speaker on your webinar. So if you are not the host of the webinar, or maybe you are just the host of the webinar or the speaker, you should try to use for your webinar someone that it's interactive, okay, that engages with people, that it's likable, because otherwise people will get off your webinar or will fall asleep, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so you need to have an awesome host or speaker on board. You can invite somebody that is an expert in your field. You can have somebody like a co-speaker or a co-host. Okay, you can think about a couple of solutions like that. Okay, the fourth tip would be to use different types of media. So don't settle just for images, okay, or just for text. Use video, use slides, use screen sharing, in the idea that you are practically showing some practical steps to your audience. Okay, maybe you want to show them how to create a Facebook ad campaign or something like that. Okay, you practically do that live. Okay, you enter on your Facebook page, you set up a Facebook campaign and things like that. You need to use different types of media to make it more interactive and engaging for people. Okay, Now, the fifth tip would be to perform good sound and video checks before the webinar. So just before starting the webinar, you need to be sure that the sound quality is very good, okay, you don't have any interruptions, and also that video is streamed well, okay, so you won't have any problems, because if you will have problems when you want to start the webinar, you will lose a lot of your audience that will get off the webinar, okay. So you need to be prepared, okay. Good preparation makes it even a better webinar, okay. The sixth tip would be to find a good quiet spot from which you have the webinar. For example, a very good room where you can talk to, where nobody will disturb you, okay, that would be a very good idea. Somewhere where the sound, it's very it doesn't have echo or things like that, okay. But the most important thing is not for other people to interrupt you or to disturb you, or someone to pass behind your back and his phone to start ringing, okay, things like that. So you need to find a good quiet spot. Now, the seventh tip that I would give you, and this is not something that has necessarily anything to do with the quality of the webinar, but more with what you can do with the webinar after you finish it, is to record your webinar. Why? Because after you have maybe your first webinar, either if it will be very good or very bad, you can watch it again, analyze it, know where you can make improvements. And if it's a very good webinar, maybe it's a sales webinar and it has a high conversion rate, if you have recorded it, you can reuse it, okay, the replay. You can practically have a webinar on autopilot, okay, on the replay. So it's very good to have a recorded webinar. Now, this would be all the tips that I would give to you today in this video. Guys, I thank you very much for your attention. I am sure that if you apply them, you will have a more qualitative webinar and a more high converting webinar. Thank you again for your attention. Sorin here. Till next time, bye bye and good luck. Hello guys, and congratulations for joining this course. First of all, I want to thank you that you are here with me, and I know that you will learn amazing things about how you can use webinars into your business, and this will help you maximize your profits into your business. Now, before just diving into the actual information in the course, I wanted to give you like a short briefing about how the course is structured and how you should go through the whole course. First of all, please introduce yourself in the discussion board of the course. One of the biggest components of Udemy and of our course is to create a networking community, so you can practically share ideas with the other people, ask your questions if you have any questions, so you can get answers to them, and practically improve our learning efforts here together, okay? This is very important, so please, I ask you again, do this if you have 1 or 2 minutes spare from your time. Now, how is the course actually structured and how you should go through the course? It's actually very simple. In the first section, we will talk about why it's very important to use webinars into your business, okay? And you will get some tips from me about how to create high quality webinars for your business. Then we will go through how you should prepare your webinar, okay, how you should get people to register to your webinar, how to make them to attend to your webinar, and all the things that are related to this part of preparing a webinar. Then in the third section, we will talk about how to create a one-page webinar for free. This is a technique that I've personally used, and I recommend it to you if you have a business that it's in the beginning and is just starting out, because you want to focus your investment and your spending in something else into your business, maybe creating a more valuable product, okay, or marketing or something like that, okay? So you can create amazing webinars for free, and this is what we will talk about in the fourth section. Then in the fourth section of the course, we will talk about how to sell with webinars, because this is a very important. It's a method that if you follow will work again and again and again into your business. And this is what we will talk about in the fourth section. In the fifth section of the course, we'll have conclusions and obviously future updates for the course and bonuses, special bonuses that I will have for you because you are a student in this course and because you will get till the end of the course. That means that you have invested your time and you are willingly to seriously invest into creating webinars for your business, which will translate in maximizing your profits into your business. Now, that was all that I wanted to tell to you before diving into the actual information in the course. A final request would be that after we go through the course, if you enjoyed the course, if you liked it, please leave a rating and a review for the course. I would very much appreciate your feedback, and future students can know what they will actually learn in this course and what you enjoyed the most. Thank you again very much, guys, and I will see you in our next video. Till then, bye bye, good luck. Sorin here. Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome to our next video from our course on how to create webinars. Now, in this short lecture, I want to talk to you about something that is very important in my opinion, and that is why should you use webinars for your business. First of all, you need to have the why, as you probably already know, okay? So let's dive into the actual information. I will reveal to you in this lecture 4 main reasons. These are 4 main reasons, in my opinion, of why you should use webinars into your business. First of all, webinars help you build a stronger and more natural relationship with your audience. Now, why am I telling you this? Just think about it. We already use different types of online marketing channels, online marketing tools, okay? We send out emails, we create videos, we record podcasts, okay? We share posts and we post on Facebook and on different social media platforms. But very, very rarely our audience actually has the occasion to interact in a live, in a live and real time with us, okay? Webinars give them the chance to get to know the real us, okay, and build a stronger relationship with us, because they practically give them the occasion, the rare opportunity to interact with us in a real time, okay. Now, the second reason would be that webinars help you build credibility and authority. And why am I telling you this? Okay, there are a lot of people out there that are in your target audience that don't know who you are, okay? They don't know your expertise, they don't know your achievements in your field of expertise, and so on, okay? And practically into a live webinar, you can deliver value to your target audience, okay? You can deliver important knowledge that would help them in the field or niche that you activate in, and thus it will build credibility and authority in front of them. They will get to know what are your achievements, okay? They will see actually what value can you deliver to them, and that's how you build credibility and authority, okay? And practically this will translate future on into making more sales, okay? Having a higher conversion rate. Reason number 3 is the fact that they are great for education and training, okay? There are a lot of companies out there, and there are a lot of marketers that are using webinars to offer value to their community and to educate and train their community in a certain direction. Obviously, you probably already know that this is one of the biggest trends, not in the world, okay, or on the internet right now, but also in marketing and sales, to educate and train your audience, okay? Through education and training, ultimately you will get more sales. So webinars are great for doing this because they are like a live classroom, okay? People can practically get questions to you in a real time, and they can get the answers back in real time as well. So this will translate for them in a higher qualitative learning experience. Now, the 4th reason, and probably the most important, don't tickle right now, okay? So is the fact that you have a high conversion rate. We are all here for business people, okay? And business translates in sales and profits. The results in business are practically more sales and more profits, okay? And webinars are proven to have high conversion rates. For example, which marketing tool you know right now that can bring you sales for high ticket offers or products that are priced at $2,000 or $5,000, okay? There are very few marketing tools that can help you do that, and webinars are one of these marketing tools. Now, let me give you an example. I have a friend that activates in the internet marketing industries, and very recently he had a launch, okay, of a digital product. And after this launch, for the buyers of the product, he created a special webinars in which he promoted the coaching program for some affiliate marketers, and the coaching program was priced at $2,000. There were around 80 people in that live webinar, and guess what? At the end of the webinar, they made $20,000 in sale. Okay, so they sold somewhere at somewhere at 10 products. Okay, because they made somewhere around 20,000 in sales. So they sold they sold practically to 10 people, 10 coaching programs priced at $2,000. Okay, that's a very, very high conversion rate if you think about it. It's more than 10%. Okay, and for a very, very high priced product. Practically, there aren't a lot of tools that give you the possibility to do that, to sell this type of high ticket products, okay, to an audience and people to actually buy from you this type of high ticket products. So webinars are great at doing this. Now, guys, these are the 4 main reasons why I think webinars are great for business. Okay, the 4 main reasons why I think you should use webinars into your business. Of course, there are many others, but these one are the main 4 for me. Now, thank you very much, guys, for your attention, and I will see you in our next